Alright, what is going on, guys? UsageofActionz here, and today I wanted to talk about The Last of Us Part 2. I wanted to just kind of talk about some things that interest me and maybe interest you, maybe some things you didn't even know. So this is just some stuff I know about the game that is different from the first one, and that I'm really excited to see how I play through it when the game finally comes out. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into it. First, starting off, we have dogs. Dogs will prevail as a true challenge in some of the game's combat sections, making it to where you need to stay on your toes if in need of a quick getaway. Staying in the area for too long isn't a good idea either, as they will get your scent and track you down with their owner not far behind. Personally, I think this will make the game much more intense and exciting, but also slightly break my heart every time I have to, let's just say, get the dog away from me, but we all know what that really means. Something else that's also cool is Ellie is still hiding that she is immune. This is the reason for the tattoo on her arm. It's to cover up the bite. Also, you might have noticed she's wearing a gas mask in a lot of situations when she actually doesn't need to. We know and she knows that spores don't affect her, but yet, just to cover up that she's immune, she will always wear a gas mask, which is honestly probably for the best and pretty smart. It just goes to show that she's still remembering Joel's tips when she was first learning how to truly survive in the apocalypse. Now, Neil Druckmann, the great man he is, the creator of The Last of Us, has stated that this game will stretch the PS4 to its very limits, which isn't a surprise because I wouldn't be surprised if they're truly making it to where it'll perform best on Sony's new console. But just him saying this gives you a gist of how massive and detailed and honestly just amazing this game will actually be. Ellie can now not only crouch but also go prone, which is something you could not do in the first game. This makes the gameplay even more unique as it opens up different stealth options and scenarios, and also gives the player even more freedom to plan and execute attacks. Also along with this is a now dedicated dodge button. Now when Ellie's opponents are swinging at her, she can counter and follow up with attack of her own, which is pretty awesome. Now, for one of the things I'm really excited for is Ellie can now craft and use suppressors on her semi-automatic pistol. Sadly, it does only last for 3 shots, but that also could mean 3 enemies down if you're accurate. Then of course you do always have the bow, but I still think it's really cool, and honestly it was a missed opportunity in the first game because I'm always wishing I could just put a suppressor on my pistol in the first game and just go to work. But just to be stealthy, I always have to use the bow, but I mean, it's all good. Just saying, I think it'd have been cool if it was in the first game as well. Also, something else interesting, there is a new infected called shamblers. Apparently they spray some type of acid at you when you get close and take a ton of damage to take down. Once defeated though, it'll proceed to explode with violent force. Honestly, sounds like something that I'm not going to want to deal with, but I know I'm gonna have to, so maybe attempt to keep my distance from it. I don't know, we'll see. This hard-hitting sequel takes the core gameplay of the original and expands players' tactical options at every turn. New threats and smarter enemies elevate the challenge, and I can't wait to take them on head on. The Last of Us Part 2 releases May 29th. As some of you know, it got pushed back about 3 months, but still May 29th, 2020 is the release date, and I cannot be more excited. So that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did learn something new, let me know what it was. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I mean, some of you may have already knew all this, but stuff I found really interesting, and I know about The Last of Us Part 2, and like I said, I'm so excited to play it. I cannot wait. I hope you guys stay with me and experience with me, possibly for the first time when it releases. So with that being said, I hope you guys do enjoy. If you do, make sure to like button. You guys new to my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.